Oh my. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, one more time. On my way, 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 one more time. She try to play me like a nylon. Low on the nylon. With yellow papayas. She pull out to the playa.
Alright, what's up everybody? This is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, your Las Vegas realtor, bringing you another property tour. Well, I know that we're about due to view $1 million homes. You guys requested it, and now you're gonna get it. So today we are here in the city of Henderson, master plan community called MacDonald Highlands. MacDonald Highlands is a guard-gated community. It's a very exclusive, high-end neighborhood. Homes here will run about 1.5 all the way up to $20 million. Kind of show you the neighborhood. Show you all the houses here. Each home is a custom designed home. This one kind of sits on a backside of a hill here. The asking price on this one is $2,499,000. It is 3 levels. It is 7,278 square feet. Has 6 bedrooms, a loft, total of 8 toilets, 4-car garage, a movie theater. There's a couple things that need to be done to this home. It was actually built in 2010, so I checked the records. It looks like it was transferred from one owner to another owner, and it looks like they did some work to the property, came back in, another owner bought it, did some work. There's some things that are not finished yet, but we're going to take a look at this property in detail. We're going to do an extensive review on it, and I want to know what your thoughts are in the comments below at the end of this video. So I'm going to come up here. So this is just basically the back of the house. We got 3 AC units here off to the side. Now keep in mind, when you have a home around 5,000 square feet and up, the power box is going to be this large. You're not going to get your regular power box. There's your gas line there. I love how they incorporated some of that sheet metal on the flashing here. So the entry would be up this way. Let me show you the entry here. Casing's about 5 feet wide on the staircase. So here's the main access point to the home. You got some nice iron doors here. What you notice, you'll have some engineering beams, and these are actually beams that really do support the load. You do have some strip views too as well. Off to the side here, this is your access into the pool, but we'll get into that in a second. Here's your kitchen, your main living area. Now, homes at this size, you definitely have to maintain these homes. If not, the deferred maintenance on something like this will come pretty quickly. What we're going to do is we're going to just start downstairs in the first floor, which they like to call a basement. I do like this stamped concrete here. Now, believe it or not, homes at this price point, you still have homes right next to each other. That's just a lifestyle out here in Las Vegas. All right. So we have a nice media room. Media room has a courtyard. Got some fans. You got your cable right there. Now this home was definitely designed ahead of its time. I mean, it was built in 2010. Here's just your utility closet. Now keep in mind, if you're going to build a home like this, make sure each room has its own bath, where it has its own private suite. We have 9-foot ceilings in this room. Love that large window there. Home is facing north, so your sun exposure is going to be west here. Coming into the bathroom, we got 12 by 24 terracotta. Travertine, I'm sorry. A nice high vanity. Now this is going to be a long window. Ooh, I love that right there. This makes sense. You see how this thing swivels and pivots? Reason why they do that is because obviously the steam from the shower here. Okay. See what kind of cabinets they're using. Obviously they're going to use dovetails. These are pine. These are pretty much probably from a local vendor here. Some of these dovetails you can get a lot cheaper if you go to the local cabinet makers out here in Vegas versus the high-end retail cabinet. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of cabinet makers out here too as well. And they can build you that custom cabinet. You got a Honeywell thermostat. I definitely would change that out. I love these solid doors here. I'm not too sure the type of wood here, but these are solid 8-foot doors. I do love that. So we have some storage here. Now, the owner of this property, I believe they bought it for recently in 2014. Well, I don't want to say recently. I think they bought it for like 1.4. I don't remember. And they put some money into it, and they stopped putting money into it. And I think they're just going to sell it the way it is right now, the way it sits. But they are giving you a credit of $50,000 on the flooring. I'm going to show you some of the flooring samples. But there are a lot of places in this home that has not been completed yet. This right here, oh, you know what this tells me? Oh, this is what they did. Check this out. Okay, I want you to remember this room. By this 1-foot drop here, and let's pan up. Let me know in the comments below. Now you see that subfloor? That was added on. Okay? I know what this is and what this should have been used for. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. I'll let you know here in a couple minutes, but I just want to know to see if you guys know. Over here we have a solid door. This is our 4-car garage, and this is a pretty large garage here. Floors have been epoxied. I do love the fact that you do have outlets all over the place. Now, there's something that I would probably change on here. If we take a look at the baseboards, this is just your regular commercial grade baseboard, where it's that just rubber piece of rubber. So for a home like this, I definitely would have to upgrade that. Here is just your utility closet. Normally I would have my utility closet probably inside of the home for my VA or AV room. Here's your power panel box. Okay, so we have 3 of them here. Breaker box. Also, we don't have casings around the door because this is a modern home too as well. So as you can see with the modern homes, they always like to put they like to take away the casings. All right, let's come around this way. So here's the the fourth garage here. You definitely do have some ample storage for sure. You got Life Master for the garage door openers. Now, one thing I would change on here for a garage door opener, they have more of a streamline. It's more expensive, but it's more custom. Instead of having this long garage door opener, they have one that's more high-end, where it's right here. The motor's right here, so you won't just have this long stem right here. And I think that's more streamlined. So that's something that I would definitely change out for sure. We got some extra tile for the beams. I'll show you where all that goes. We got some extra paint here too as well, some flakes. Here's our AC unit. So we got a Maytag. I see a lot of potential in this home right here. There's definitely a couple things that I would really change and make this thing look like a winner. Do you guys know what this was technically used for? Let me know. Another utility closet. You got 2 AC units in here. You have a nice Santa Fe texture. You got a straight edge 6-inch baseboards, which is very clean. They did a really good job on the baseboards. Now we don't have the flooring here just yet. This tears down 3 levels. This would be your movie room. Now, these are just renderings to show you what it looks like or could look like. Now keep in mind, if you click in the video of the description, I will have a link to all the pictures and all the dimensions to this property, everything that you need to know about this property. Now we got 9-foot ceilings here. This right here is just a storage. And because technically this would be considered a basement, we have a window with a ladder that is required. And this room is only more like a closet, 3x4. Now the theater room here is equipped with some surround sound. Now with the flooring, I'll talk about the flooring when we get upstairs, because there's an example that I want to show you when it comes to flooring that you guys need to be aware of. So we have storage underneath the staircase here. Let me turn on the light here. Okay. Now we're going to come up to the main living area. So the casings on the doors here, I'm sorry, not the doors, I'm tripping. The staircase is 40-inch, and I love how they did the baseboards with that. Doesn't that look clean? The floors definitely need to be sanded and polished. Now, as you can see, the floors need to be completely done. They're giving you a $50,000 credit on the flooring, right? However, $50,000 on credit flooring will not be enough for a home like this. You're probably looking at $15 to $20 a square feet. Depending on the type of flooring, you're going to have to float the floor too as well. Okay? In addition to that, you're going to have to use hardyback on some places on the floor. So you're probably going to spend about $125,000 to $150,000 on the flooring, because you can't just use any type of flooring in a home like this. Now, let me show you this. You see the concrete right here? this just shows you, here is the main foundation of the home, is this concrete. So it starts here, goes all the way down here, into the kitchen, and back here. So what this tells you is that this is technically the foundation of the home. Here what we have is the plywood. These are all subfloors. That's why when you walk on here, you can really hear it. But these subfloors have been insulated. Now, keep in mind, that one room that we were on the basement or on the first floor, remember we talked about that one room? What is that one room? So let's take a look. This is that one room. This is the subfloors that they had built out, right, when we looked up. So now let's take a look up again. Let's see what we got here. Another subfloor that they build up. See that? So let me know in the comments below, what was this room used for? Let's see if you guys can guess. Also, let me see if I can get the lights turned on here, because, oh, matter of fact, there isn't going to be any lights. That's the reason why. So that will give you a hint. So they converted this room into something, or storage room, 3 storage rooms. Do you know why? Let me know in the comments below. So here are your flooring samples that you can pick and choose from. I do have the carpet samples too as well, from Zen Gardens. I mean, this is a pretty nice one. These are all tongue and grooves from Liquid Lumber. Also, I do have a deal with a new contractor right now for flooring, where we are able to get it installed, and we have certain type of floorings for about $1.50 a square foot too as well, and that's with installation. $1.50 to $2 a square foot. Okay. So where do we start? You know what? Let's just start off on this side here. Okay. Well, I do love these pillars and how they wrapped it with stone here. Look at that. And this was an after fact. So the new owners that came in, they did this. Ooh, I love that window right here. I love how they did that. Framing alone right there is very expensive. This right here is 12 by 8. Let's take a look at the 2-inch on the granite here. Wonder what kind of oven, not oven, but Asco. Never heard of this brand. Let me know in the comments below regarding this brand right here. Asco, I think that's how you pronounce it. You have a stainless steel with a nice front apron right here. You do have a push button for your garbage disposal. Looks like you got a dual pane window, but these ones are not tinted, so it's probably got a low E gas in it inside. Now, it looks like with the island here, they did 2 different colors here. See if it's the same brand. Cabinet, soft closing cabinets. That's just a given with the dovetails. You got the Wolf package appliances. This is only a 36-inch on the cook countertops, and these normally run about $3,500. And I'll try to give you best pricing as I can. So you got your Sub-Zero built in, which is really nice. You got your double stack, 42 on the cabinets, and you have your double stack. These ones here are 30. See if they got the LED lights underneath here. Okay, yeah, they got some lights underneath here. That's cool. There we go. How does that look now? We got a pantry over here. Pantry is definitely a decent size. However, pantry definitely needs some sort of door. Because you know, like sometimes pantries look dirty. Forgot to mention we got a nice reverse tray ceiling here. They stoned that all the way up. Interesting. Okay. I know, guys, this is gonna be a long video. Wow, look at that wood. It looks like it kind of pitches down a little bit. You see that? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Here we go. Yeah, let's see here. Oops. Let me adjust this gimbal so that way it's a little bit more straight. There you go. All right, we're gonna go to the outside. Thermostats, I definitely would switch out the thermostats. These are technically should be required because you do have a pool. However, for me, I don't have kids anyway. I'd probably take that on out, but it is a liability, so keep that in mind. Coming out to the pool side. Now, the pool is not in the back here. The pool is located on the front side of the home. Now, the pool is not that large. I mean, it's a decent sized pool. Now, I love the fact that you can swim all the way up here to this edge and kind of see, you know, in the front of your street here. But take a look at those architectural beams there. These are actually true supporting beams, which is really nice. Not too sure who the architect is on this one. The pool, we got a crawler here. I definitely would prefer a pop-up and Pebble Tech. Coming out to the back here. This is just your pool equipment to your back. However, we're not going to go over there, but here is your bathroom for the pool, which I think is a awesome idea. This is just a feature that you automatically have to have when you build a pool, especially if you build a home at this price point, this size. You have to have a pool in Vegas. Number two, you have to have a bathroom or a shower for the pool. Jacuzzi. You have a 12-foot slider. It is not a pocket door. Somewhat of a zero threshold. Now here is the front of the house. I mean, take a look at this design. Love those beams. Now, see, they had to put these spikes here because the birds were perching up and taking a dump. I wonder if you guys figured out what that room was yet. Alright, let's take a look at this. We have a bar here. Step down. Like the backsplash with the shelves there. Here's your gas fireplace. And you've got stone all the way to the top. I mean, look at the architecture design on there. Isn't that just gorgeous? And you got that loft upstairs. Remember, you got your slide here. These are not pocket doors. Oh, they are pocket doors. Ooh, I was wrong. I thought they weren't pocket doors. Let's see what this thing looks like. Still slides good. You definitely need to clean out the track because, as you can see, eventually what happens is the track gets a little bit sticky here. But it still glides smooth. Damn, this property was ahead of its time, for sure. Let me take a look at this. Feels good. Then you got another 8-foot slide there. Aluminum slides. Here we got some lighting, surround sounds. And we're back on the subfloor. Here's the main entry to the home. Got the French doors. They still need the weather strippings and all that stuff. We have our coat closet. But as soon as you enter, you have a section that's open here. Brings in some light, which is nice. That's kind of cool. Off to the right, we have a room here. This room is 14 by 12. Your cable outlets here. We have 11-foot ceilings with the tray. And did you notice they have lights throughout each room, which is really nice? Take a look at this balcony here. Coming on to the balcony. Damn, look at all that terracotta on that house. Side of the home. Man, we are into this video for 26 minutes. You got walk-in closet. All right. Oh, you know what? We didn't even check this out on this side over here. Wow, this home is large. Very large. Here's your laundry room. $36 on the cabinets on the vanity. You got the 42s and 50s on the cabinetries. Look at that. Those are some large cabinets. You got your 3-panel door solid. You got your brushed nickel hardware. This takes you to the back of the house. Now, because this home is pretty much perched on the side of a mountain, this is your backyard. You got your AC and your pool pump. Looks like you got a 30-foot retaining wall here. So this home is really more designed for living inside your home, entertaining inside your home, it looks like. Okay, what's down over here? So this is the balcony for the master. Okay. So that's the door for the master. So it looks like we got some water that was settling, is cracked there. That needs to be sanded and redone. Easy fix. This right here is basically that access or the exit for the what was that room? That movie room. Just in case if there's a fire, so that was required by code. I do love this window right here. This window is tinted, but this is where the staircase is, which is really nice. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. Let's Let's see here. Bam. See that right there? That looks really cool. All right, now coming into the half bath. Now we have limestone here and a vessel sink, but let me just show you something. This is what I like about limestone, and this is what I would do even for my kitchen countertops when I do limestone. You can throw a LED light underneath the cabinet and look at it, how it glows. Now this one works off a sensor switch, so as soon as you walk in, this switch will kick on, which is, I think it's a brilliant idea, but I mean, take a look at this limestone, how it just glows. Isn't that hot? Now also, they got new mirrors now, where the mirrors will have LED lights around it. You can push the button, which is, I think is really cool. You got your toilet. Looks like they installed a new toilet here. Okay. This is just your closet space. I think we looked at this already. Yeah, this is just closet. Coming into the master. I know right now the master, there's really no flooring in the master. You have 11-foot ceilings. You got tray ceilings. And again, I love this little window here, how they did that. And you can see somewhat of the strip from here. You got some of a kitchenette. Now the master is 19 by 26. Give you an idea, this is what it can look like. And what they're doing now is that there's companies out there that can do 3D renderings with adding furniture. So this just gives you an example of what it looks like. So there's a lot of companies that do that now. Here's your fireplace. Let's see. So it looks like your bed technically would go here, facing this way, and then your TV would mount up there. And here's that door that took us out to the side. Now we have 8 by 16 on the tile here. You have a nice little jacuzzi pool. Now this is definitely a spa-like bathroom here. You got a step up, and it comes right into the shower. You got a couple shower heads with the rainfall shower. Okay, that's cool. I'm not really feeling the brown. Let me know if you guys like the color brown. Oh, look at this. You got tray ceilings. Not too sure what those wires are right there. They look like they're speaker wires, actually. You got toilet and a bidet. I think that's how you pronounce it. And off to the right, we have a closet here. Now, the closet company, I'm not too sure who this closet company is. It looks like California Closets, but they're not. These are thermofoil cabinets. A couple things that I would actually add in here. Number one is I would have LED lights inside the cabinets. And number two, instead of having a rocker switch as you come in the house or inside your closet and you're turning on the switch, you should automatically have a switch that just kicks on. Definitely a decent size closet for sure. Alright, now let's go upstairs. Now, the stairs here on the basement to the main floor, this is all done with wood. Second to the third floor, as you can see, it's all steel. Then you have the wood planks in between. These are about 40 inches wide. I mean, 4 feet wide. Yeah, 40 inches wide, actually. I'm tripping. And the staircase, it's about 6 inches apart from one another. Now coming into the loft area, 3rd floor. Now here's this one room. Again, here's that subfloor. If we look up, now the question is, do you know what it is? Well, after looking at it, you know, I came and took a look and I noticed there wasn't any lights. I'm like, why is there any lights? Looked at the subfloor, went downstairs, and it dawned on me, this is an elevator shaft. So what they did was, threw the subfloors on each floor to make it a storage. But now that they did that, there's no light. So number one, you're gonna have to run electrical, right? And also a rocker switch. I probably would have spent the money and did an elevator for the home. However, elevators are pretty pricey. They run about $60,000 I've seen on some of these elevators. They're not cheap to do. Wow, take a look at that beam right there. Cool ceiling fans. Look at that architect. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is kind of stuff that you can really appreciate. Loft is 25 by 18. Now I can tell you, walking into this subfloor here, the subfloors are not leveled, so you're gonna have to float the subfloor. So if you're putting in wood, you're putting whatever you put in here, it's going to cost you money. That's why I'm saying it's going to be about $150,000 just to do the flooring. So for this case, they are giving a credit of the $50,000. However, I'd probably ask for $150 because you're going to have to float the floor. Now here's that beautiful strip view here. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's go this way. So here's another axis. That home right there, oh man, I can't wait to do a tour on this home. That is a crazy home. Hey, if you're an owner of that home and you watch this channel, I definitely would love to do a tour, or I would love to list that home. That'd be a hell of a commission. Anyway, but take a look how gorgeous this is. Nice. Got some closet space here. Okay, let's take a look there. Now let me show you when we talk about floating the floors. So right here, as you can see, this is what they did. Number one, they did the hardy back on here and they leveled off the flooring. See that? That's why it's about 1 inch thicker. Then they laid the travertine tile. So if you're gonna do wood, all this needs to be completely leveled. If not, if you just throw hardwood right on it, it's not gonna be leveled. And what happens is when the home expands and contracts, it's gonna buckle. I love how narrow this bathroom is, but how they were able to utilize this bathroom. And I love these sliders here. Look at this. Nice. Definitely one thing I would do with this home, run the comps in this neighborhood, see what they're asking for price per square foot, because homes in here will run you about $300 to $450 a square foot, just depending. when you see what the comparables are and what they're selling price per square foot, that kind of pretty much set the comps. Then from there, you would take a look at what changes you would make, how much would it cost you in total, right? Then you would have to add in your time and your labor to do that. What is your time worth? Then that would give you the total purchase price of what you should submit your offer at. So here's another bedroom here. This one is a suite. This is a 4x12, so it is a pretty decent size. You do have a tray ceiling, 4-can lighting. Here's your walk-in closet. And you have standard shelving. Walk-in closet. This one is a suite. Again, here's just a prime example. You have the subfloor, hardy back, then they float the tile. I would definitely do a sliding glass door instead of a shower rod. This one has a balcony here. Come on outside. Let's take a look on the east side of town. Let's take a look at the pool. Wow, this gentleman's tile is cracking right there. It's splitting. That's the problem with these homes, man. It's like deferred maintenance. Like, these type of homes cost a lot of money to maintain, I'm telling you. Especially with the weather out here. Man, take a look at those beams. Those are hot, man. This is like the best part of the home, is those beams. Alright, so that was the outside there. We were there. We got another balcony here. Takes you all the way back around here. Well, I'll tell you what, man, this home would be pretty fun to play some hide and go seek, that's for sure. Yeah, like 20 adults running around, getting drunk, playing hide and go seek. You know how fun that would be? Another room. Okay, this room right here is 15 by 15, it looks like. Pretty decent size. Then you got the tray ceiling, 11 feet. Got your walk-in closet. Okay. Man, 42 minutes on this video. Let me know what your thoughts are about this home. The HOAs are $330 a month. Property taxes is about $23,000. In this home, you're still gonna need a lot of work. You're probably gonna need about $350,000. Oh, something was slamming up there. But it is a beautiful home. Definitely has potential. Well, guys, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about this property. I'm Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, and have a blessed day.